wanted to look at this update that they posted a few hours ago. Blizzard posted about the anniversary event that's coming up next week that I am unbelievably excited for. And I'm gonna go hard on this event. I'm gonna go really hard. Imagine how hard I'm gonna go and then double it because I got 2 accounts. That's how hard I'm gonna go on this shit. Hi Nasna, how are you doing? Where is it? Okay, here it is. This is a post for the 20th anniversary celebration update notes. New updates are highlighted in gold. So this is one of the mounts. It looks very similar to a mount that I got for a subscription bundle a while back, but it looks kind of better, honestly, than the subscription one. So that's exciting. So it starts October 22nd, and by the way, exciting news, especially for Twitch streamers like myself, we have another Twitch drop that will start on October 22nd also. And it is for something I'm sure you're going to be very excited to obtain. It's a bug. Yep. It is a bug. Well, if you play World of Warcraft, I'm sure you love bugs. So that's why we're getting Sand Scarab Pet as a Twitch drop. How do you get the Twitch drop? Well, you watch 4 hours of World of Warcraft content. That's it. There's no, you don't have to pay for anything. It's completely free real estate for you to pick up this little buddy. Little buggy buddy. Yeah. Yay! So that's starting on the same day that the anniversary celebration is starting, October 22nd. That is this upcoming Tuesday. And we are... I don't know if people have mapped this out yet. How many bronze tokens? What is this grind gonna be like? I think it's safe to say that no matter how the grind is, it will be the worst possible for me. Because I have to do it twice on 2 accounts. So... I'm preparing myself for this already. I better buy some more Mountain Dew. And that is happening next week, starting next week. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on with it. There is the Dracthyr turning. You're going to be able to beat a Dracthyr on all these new classes. So, Rogue, Priest, Warrior, Mage, Hunter, and Warlock. You're going to be able to be as a Dracthyr, and you'll be able to stay in your Visage form, your sexy form, half dragon form at all times. If you're one of these classes. Oh my god, my contact just fell out of my face. Look, my contact just fell out of my eyeball because I was so excited about the Visages. I think I need to go put it back. I better put it back in before the raid. But I wanted to tell you about that. Less blinking and twitching. But I'm on Twitch. That's what we're here to. That's why I'm here. It's the name of the website. Trust one eye. You know, it's my grandpa used to say whenever there was a beautiful woman who would walk past, he would say, I gotta trust one eye. And I still don't really know what that means. Okay, I need to go put in a contact because the world is blurring. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, next week with the 20-year anniversary celebration, there's going to be an ability to play a Dracthyr of all these different classes and stay in your beautiful Visage form at all times. But if you play Evoker, You cannot change out of your dragon form. Even though evokers are the ones who asked for this feature and are the ones who campaigned for this and who were supporting it and promoting it and asking for it for years. Sorry, evokers, you're not going to get it, but literally everybody else will. So that's their decision that they made, which is fine, because Dracthyr evokers need their abilities on that are breathing the breath, and you can't breathe breath out of a regular mouth. You need a dragon mouth to breathe the breath. But you can also be a turkey as an evoker. That's an option too. We've been over this. Okay, I don't need to complain about it more. Tail swipe is no longer a racial for Dracthyr. Tail swipe is now learned baseline for evoker. So no tail swipes. You forget how to swipe with your tail if you're playing with these other classes. Yeah. But overall, this is really good news because it means there's going to be a lot more dragon people running around town for me to look at and creep on. Yeah. Yes. The casting animation is bottleneck. I think it's all bull crap, really, because you can be a turkey. The turkey argument, the fact I can do all my evoker abilities as a turkey means that this justifications is stupid. Yeah. Dracthyr players, which classes are getting unlocked? Hunter, rogue, priest, mage, warrior, or warlock. And if you install the PTR, you can already start making your character and thinking about what they'll look like. What would your mage or hunter look like? Now, do you think that I have spent time do you think that I personally have spent any time at all creating Dracthyr and figuring out how they would look best in a different let's see, where did I put it? Obviously I have been doing this. How can I show this to you? I'll put this into a paint document. That's what I'll do. So I can get your opinion on these. I'll put this on screen so you can see what I've been working on. How big is the folder? It's gigantic. I need a window capture. MS Paint. Copy. Oh my god, it's not gonna let me do this easily, huh? Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, I'll just show you like this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Copy. I have done, is that the same one? There's one. This is a different eye color. This is also a different eye color. It's lighter pink instead of a darker purple. This one is with a green eye color instead of the other one. And some of them have eyebrows, but some of them don't. This is with the scales that go in the middle of the face. And here's the one with the scales in the middle of the face and the green eye color. And then here's one with the purple eye color and the scales in the middle of the face. And then what about But what if I did something completely different? What if I did that instead? I don't think I like that as much. I was like, what about Arden Wield? No. It's hard to make decisions about what a character should look like because it's the most important thing that matters. Do I have any more experiments here? No. You want to drink the sugar Mountain Dew? Yes. For a mage, I feel like the color scheme should be white, blue, and purple. These are the colors that are going to look best with the mage glams. And the thing that I'll do when I make a new character is I make the character and then I go into the collections window and I check to see what does the character look like in the different sets that are available to that class. Okay? Because this can make a big difference. Are many of the class sets warm-toned? Like for a long time. Warrior had warm-toned outfits, almost all of them. They didn't have any that were cool colored tones. It was all brown, red, that kind of shit. So I couldn't have a warrior that would look good. We're getting off track. Let's talk about the anniversary event again. I want to talk about the anniversary because it's very exciting. We're going to have new options for playing Dracthyr. Now, as you know, I don't like to play the same character that's a frost mage versus the one who's a fire mage. So this opens the door for me to play fire mage because that makes sense to me. A dragon can be a fire mage because they breathe fire. They're dragons. But a night elf, I don't feel comfortable being a fire mage because night elves live in the dark and the fire is bright. Okay, so those things don't go together. They don't go together. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, and I appreciate you for that. So I'm excited to have a fire mage or arcane fire type. Oh, and the other thing about mage Dracthyr that I think is really cool. You can macro your visage button to mirror images. So that way, while you stay in your visage form, you can set your mirror images to be dragons. And I think that's really cool. Because you'll be like surrounded by 3 or 4 dragons while you're casting. I think that's amazing. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be great. Also, let me tell you, if you haven't tried playing a Dracthyr yet, Soar is like probably one of the best feeling buttons in the game. Soar kind of sold me on this whole race when I wasn't that excited about it before. I was leveling in Remix a Dracthyr, and that's when I first discovered how incredible Soar is when you are leveling. It's the great thing about Soar is it's like rockets you up into the sky without you having to spend a vigor point for that. So typically whenever you're
order to eat? A wing.
Oh no. Oh no. Is that Selly? Typically, when you are trying to do dragon riding and you try to go up, you expend a vigor point for that, but as a Dracthyr, your soar button rockets you up without you having to spend a point, and for gathering, it does kind of add up over time. So I found that to be pretty incredible for gathering. Moving on. Here. I'm very hyped for Dracthyr. Are y'all making one? Are you planning to make one? And if so, which class are you planning to do it on? We have half an hour before we gotta start the before we have to start the raid. What does the Dracthyr stealth animation look like, actually? I'm with you. There are weird thematic mismatches that I can't personally tolerate in my characters, like being a race that's especially elemental and a class that contradicts it. I'm so glad you understand what I mean because I have very specific rules about this, I've noticed. It just has to make sense. It's gotta make sense to me. Zep, could you say this ability is soar good? Yes, I could, Demi. Yes. Yeah. Dracthyr optimization macros are keeping Zepla awake at night. Skip Dragonflight just made my Dracthyr recently as Evoker. So probably won't make another for a while. That makes sense. But I think that leveling in the event is going to be very fast. People were discussing that a little bit in Discord last night. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Dracthyr players, you'll be able to fly in a squadron. 2 additional Dracthyr can join you to fly in formation as you soar through the skies. So is it like slash follow, but for the sky flying? It's a dragon. I think that's kind of cool. What? Almost 90% XP boost? No way. Dark Iron Dwarf Mole Machine exits have been added for zones in Kultiris, Zandalar, Dragon Isles, and Shadowlands. I love Dark Iron Dwarfs, but there's one big problem. One big problem. For some horrible reason, they did not give Dark Iron Dwarf female the long twin braid hairstyle that both Earthen and Ironforged dwarfs have. And that's so wrong. That's so wrong that they didn't do it. It would have been very cool, but unfortunately, my girls, Dark Iron girls, did not get it. I wish they would figure it out and add it, because that's the best hairstyle in the game, maybe. And it's exclusive to dwarfs. There's some class tuning that's happened. And I'm probably going to skip over this and y'all can just check it because, well, I'm not going to look at the classes I don't play. Death Knight, I don't know shit about that. Druid. Mark of the Wild costs 1% base mana. Okay. Convoke the Spirit's icon has been updated. The icon's fine. Elun's Chosen. Are they gonna improve this? Arcane spells cast by Convoke the Spirits now trigger Lunation. I am sticking to Elun's Chosen whether or not it is Bis. I don't care. New talent, Sunseeker Mushrooms.
What?
Sunfire damage has a chance to grow a magical mushroom at the target's location. But that doesn't make any sense. You can't grow mushrooms in the sun. Have you ever grown mushrooms before? You need to put them in a closet in a deep, dark, damp place. That doesn't make any sense. After 1 second, the mushroom detonates, dealing nature damage, and then additional nature damage over 10 seconds. But more mushrooms is more better, so that's good. Whirling Stars. Reduce Celestial Alignment cooldown. Has 2 charges. Sounds really good. And the duration can be reduced. New talents. Oh my god. There's a ton of stuff. Hail of Stars. Crushing of Stars. That looks really cool. Great. Okay, I'm not going to read every single one of these. It's going to take me all day, and we got half an hour before the raid. But I'm glad. Lunar Calling increases Starfire damage by 100%. I'm glad they're tuning it a little bit. Because this is what I'm sticking to. I don't care if Keeper of the Grove is better. I'm not doing it. I would like Elun's Chosen. I want to be Elun's favorite princess, okay? That's why I'm playing Balanced Druid. Next. Resto. When your restoration heal over time effects are removed by enemies, they're replaced with reactive resin. Healing an ally. It's a PvP shit. Twin Leaf. Nature's Swiftness has 2 charges to react faster. So it looks like Resto Druids are gonna get some love after feeling really sad this whole time so far. Resto Druids have been having a time. Yeah. Everyone's been poo-pooing Resto and saying that Shaman is so good and Resto, nobody loving it. New talent, Wildwood Roots. Abundance now also reduces the cast time of regrowth by 5% per stack. Scenario Ward's cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds, and its duration is increased by 2 seconds. That's good, because I think my little tree guys can cast Scenario and Ward. So it will make it last longer if they cast it. Renewing Surge. The cooldown of Swiftmen is reduced by up to 40%. Based on the current health. Now, this one is actually major. This is actually huge. This is these changes are helping you become more reactive to life coming at you fast. Porous Flow. Consuming clear casting now causes your regrowth to also cast Nourish onto a nearby injured ally. Yeah! Dream of Scenarios redesigned. Wrath and Shred transfer 50% of their damage. Starfire and Swipe 33% of their damage. And healing onto a nearby ally. The effect is increased by 200% with Heart of the Wild active. Yes! Flourish visual effect better. I'm happy. I hope it's enough. That sounds like really good news. Overall. Oh, really? There's everything coming in WoW 20th anniversary? Yeah, let's watch it. Yeah, let's watch it. What about... Oh yeah, Dark Ranger is getting a huge improvement. What about Rogue? That's what I need to know. I'm gonna skip. I need to know about Rogue. Rogue, is this class gonna be made a little bit friendlier for a new player? Please? Shadow Step is additional charge. Supercharger. Supercharges 1 or 2 combo points. Damaging finishing moves. Consume a supercharged combo point to function as if they spent 2 additional combo. Listen. When I play Rogue, I cannot keep track of the combo points at all. And I feel like if you're a Rogue player who is able to calculate the number of combo points you have and the number that you are going to generate at every second of combat, you are a genius. It's like how you're keeping track of all your abilities that give you extra combo points, how many you have stored, how many are going to get supercharged by things. It seems like very, very galaxy brain. Back in my day, to keep track of your combo points, only thing you needed to do was count to 5. That's it. Can you count to 5? You can play Rogue. That's how combat was. And now it's like, you're gonna get 20 combo, you have 10 combo points, now you have 14, you're gonna use them all at once, and now every button is gonna give you full combo points, but you can supercharge some of your combo points, so it's gonna be as if you spent 2 additional combo points every time you press the combo points, and every time I look up, I have a different number of combo. I can't keep track of all that shit. I can't keep track of that. I don't know. I want to count 5. I got 5 points. Sweet. It's way too dank for me. It's way too dank. But I always will have a special love for Rogue, so I will try my best. I will apply myself and learn. I'm not giving up on this. But I think I would if I didn't have the history with Rogue that I have. Is Shaman gonna get nerfed? No. They're getting buffed. No, they're getting buffed. They're getting buffed hard. Yeah. Okay. This is way too much to read. I literally do not have time to read all this. The video you suggested is from the World of Warcraft official channel. It's not Hamster Dance. It's definitely not Hamster Dance. Okay, hold up. World of Warcraft 20th. I can't believe that it's 20 years. It's really freaking me out. It's really freaking me out bad. Just 'cause I was there. I remember it. I remember the first day. I was there 20 years ago. I'm still here. I'm still here. And the child version of me that installed World of Warcraft all the time ago would be really proud that I still am in it to win it, fighting the internet dragons. Okay, let's watch it. Everything coming in WoW's 20th anniversary celebration. This is very soon. This on Tuesday. It's coming up.
WoW's 20th anniversary celebration is going live on October 22nd, and you won't want to miss the biggest anniversary event in the history of Azeroth.
Biggest.
Get ready for a score of anniversary-themed events, the return of some amazing collectibles,
Yes.
brand new pets, toys, transmogs,
Good.
classic time-walking dungeons, a mid-season raid, and more. Here's everything you need to know
Cake.
about WoW's 20th anniversary celebration.
Oh my god, should I have cake for this? We should have cake for
The
our
main hub for the
stream.
anniversary festivities can be found
It's just an excuse for me to have cake. Yeah, it's because it's 20th anniversary. It's I gotta for this. It will be thematic for the stream if we have cake.
near the Caverns of Time. It's expanded this year and is set up right outside the entrance.
Yep.
The carnival-like pop-up is home to the anniversary event's quest givers,
Is that a market board?
reward vendors, and a ton of fun celebratory activities. Show off your best transmogs on the Fashion Frenzy stage in a Trial of Style-like competition. Hop atop your
Yeah.
finest rides for a mount-off in the Mount Mania Arena. Find Lorewalker Cho at the
Official
Storyteller
mount
stage
off.
and enjoy epic tales from Azeroth's past, complete with audience participation. Cosplay in-game heroes like Illidan, Alexstrasza, and Anduin by finding replicas around the area, and have fun at the ice rink or on the balloon ride. Repeat visits are encouraged. Every
I want to go on the balloon ride.
4 days, the hub will have a different Azeroth continent's theme with
What?
appropriate NPCs, costumes, and props.
Oh, okay.
Raid enjoyers will want to check out a return to the classic Blackrock Depths dungeon,
No!
reimagined as a 10 to 15 player
Okay.
raid. Join Moira Bronzebeard
It's reimagined as a raid that will not take 6 to 8 hours to do. I just.
as the Bronze Dragonflight grants her a look back in history and
That's
take
good.
on 8 main bosses and 5 mini bosses.
Okay, 8 main bosses and 5 mini boss.
3 difficulties will be available via queue or pre-made group: LFR, Normal, and Heroic. For the first time ever
Heroic.
in Modern WoW, this raid will be available during leveling, with LFR available to players level 30 and up, even if you don't own the War Within.
Hey! So even if you don't have the new expansion, you're still be able to do it
For
with
Dungeoneers,
us.
get ready.
We are going to go hard on this as a guild, I am sure. We might take a break from our Nerubar Palace. Well, probably not heroic, but maybe the normal raids we'll set aside so that we can do this. Unless somebody else wants to run the normal raid next week.
LFR available
But
to
I plan to organize some of these runs for the guild.
players level 30 and up, even if you don't own the War Within. For Dungeoneers, get ready for a blast from the past. Classic time-walking dungeons.
We are going
will
hard on this.
rediscover 6 original favorites: Dead Mines, Zul'Farrak, Dire Maul East, Dire Maul West,
Dire
Stratham
Maul.
Living, and Stratham Undead.
Yes!
Timewalking is now available to players level 10 and up and will be a bit harder than before.
Uh.
Somewhere between normal and heroic, with rewards on the Explorer track.
Okay, Time Walking Classic. Instead of needing level 30, which I think was the minimum before, now you only need level 10 to hop in for this. So this is going to be really easy for new players to hop in and join us to do these things with. And you'll be able to level up really, really quickly too.
Now available to players level 10 and up and
Different
will be
scaling
a bit
now.
harder than before.
Wait, is Time Walking going to be like this? Wait, these changes to Time Walking, it's just for the event? Or is it always going to be like that now? Because I made a video about Time Walking really recently explaining how it works, and did they change the rules after I already made that video?
Somewhere between normal and heroic, with
That's
rewards on
staying.
the Explorer track. Special vendors will offer classic time-walking rewards like the
Man, this little gnome looks like he has seen some shit. He's got this 1,000-yard stare.
vendors will offer classic time-walking rewards like the Frey Feather Hippogriff,
Yes, that's what I need.
the Mohawk Grenade, and Season of Discovery weapon appearances.
Hey, that looks familiar, doesn't it? Where have I seen that dragon before?
To name a few. And a time-walking vendor update will offer items like the Enchanted Spellweave Carpet, the Amani Hunting Bear, and
Good.
transmogs from Burning Crusade and Wrath.
Good.
For a vintage PvP experience in WoW's first epic battleground, look no further than the return of Korak's Revenge, an event inspired by the earliest days of Wintrack Valley, named for the Wintrack's dire trolls who once controlled the Snowfall Graveyard. A
No.
quest will award a mount based on faction. The
What's this mount? Stormpike Battle Ram.
Stormpike Battle Ram for Alliance, and the Frostwolf Snarler for
Really
Horde.
cute.
For maximum nostalgia, find Alliance Armory or Horde War Supplies in the starting areas to don the appearances of PvP sets from the past.
Nice. But, is that gonna take 8 hours? Because it used to. I mean, it would last days.
A new event will see players assist Chromie as she prepares to give tours of the opening of the iconic gates of Ankiraj.
Hey, I remember
In this
that.
10 to 20 player scenario, players will help Chromie straighten out her codex as her many misadventures have jumbled it up. Engage in some aggressive negotiation to remove enemies who shouldn't be there, like the Scourge, the Legion, Tychondrius, and Kalthazad. For epic outdoor encounters, look to engage 6 iconic
Kind of like the pre-patch event.
world bosses, including 2 new bosses appearing on the hot sands of Tanaris, the Shaw of Anger and Archivon the Stonewatcher, who might just drop their respective mounts.
Oh. I think I have both of these. I definitely got this one from Mop Remix.
Doomwalker, Azure Ghost, Lord Kazakh, and the Dragons of Nightmare are returning as well.
Yay!
And players level 15 and higher can join in the fight to earn level 30 and higher loot drops.
Cool.
But what's a party without goodies everyone can enjoy? A plethora of rewards, returning and new, are available.
Yes.
Anniversary events and rewards do not require the War Within, with the exception of normal and heroic BRD, since those do require being max level.
Okay, so everything you do not need the new expansion for. You can just hop in and do it. Except for BRD, because for that, it's a max level raid.
The hallmark rewards during the 20th anniversary celebration are classic Tier 2 armor appearances.
Nice.
Every class's Tier 2 set has been modernized with updated modeling and VFX. For classes that didn't exist when Tier 2 first arrived,
Yeah.
brand new set
How did the... I mean, I think I've looked through all of these already. I really like the Evoker and Monk one, and the Dark... Death Knight one is also pretty good. I really hate the Demon Hunter one, though. I really don't like the Demon Hunter. I like the shape of it, but I don't like the colors. But look, those are Demon Hunter colors. That's Demon Hunter colors. It's colors they always have. It's part of the aesthetic. But that's why I don't play Demon Hunter. I don't like the aesthetic.
that's inspired by iconic
But I think my favorite here is the Evoker set.
NPCs of the time will become available. A Nefarian-inspired set for Evokers.
Yes.
A Four Horsemen-inspired set for Death
Good.
Knights, a Pit Lord Doomguard-inspired set for Demon Hunters,
I don't want that.
and a Chen Storm Stout-inspired set for Monks.
That's good.
There's
I
no
don't play
shortage of other rewards to choose from as well. New
So
Blizzard
much
themed
loot!
rewards based on real-world employee service awards are arriving, including a sword, a shield, a helm, a ring, and a mount.
That's
2
cute.
new pets and a new balloon toy are up for grabs as well.
It's funny how if you work for Blizzard for a long time, you get a sword and a shield. Like, is this to help you defend against the player base? It's constantly coming to attack. You've got to tank the player feedback at all times.
A helm, a ring, and a mount. 2
Uh,
new pets and a new balloon
they're
toy. are
literally
up for
leveling
grabs,
up,
as
dealing
well as
with people.
returning anniversary rewards. Warcraft
Oh, is that little Onyxia? Yeah.
returning anniversary rewards.
Oh my god. I need the dragon, guys. And I think I have the other ones. Oh my god, am I... Am I actually obsessed with battle pets? I think I might be finding out I'm a battle pet player. I'm actually obsessed.
Themed back appearances
Yes, get
are coming to the November
Night
trading
Elf
post,
shield
one
back.
for each of the factions: Orc, Human, Night Elf, and Scourge.
Good.
Earning rewards is
Wait, Scourge. It was original faction. Yeah, it was the original factions. Imagine walking around Stormwind with the Scourge, like, sigil. You're rocking on your back because
Earning
you're
rewards
proud
is
to be
as simple
Scourge.
as participating in anniversary or season 1 activities.
It could work for...
This
well,
year's
I don't know.
anniversary currency is called Bronze Celebration Tokens.
How many
Weekly
of these
event
do I need?
quests will be the best source of tokens for your account, but Season 1 weekly activities will award them as well. On top,
Okay. This is where things can get really bad. So, once a week per account, you have a big load of the coins. But season 1, weekly activities, like this is our NPC in Dornegal who gives out the quests for the weekend event. So doing your weekly stuff will also give, so you have to do everything. Okay, you have to do all your normal weekly stuff and you'll get the coins.
will award them as well.
Okay,
On top
good.
of that, you can earn an achievement to unlock the ability to get repeatable token drops from Blackrock Depths bosses, world bosses,
Okay.
the Codex of Chromie, and Korok's Revenge quests.
Okay,
The patch is also bringing a
so this, if you do it, then you get extra for doing it a lot. But how much is that actually going to add up to? I need the math. I need somebody to math this out for me.
plethora of class changes. Dracthyr class options are expanding, so get ready to see winged warriors, mages, hunters, rogues, priests, and warlocks throughout the world.
Yay!
Dracthyr will also gain a new skywriting talent to take to the
Yay!
skies in flights of 3. New Ascendance forms are also coming that showcase Shaman's element
That looks a lot better than the one that I'd seen at first. I'd seen the one with the poofy hair, and this is much better. It is much, much better than what I've seen before. It's a lot better than what's currently in the game, too.
mastery.
Oh, so you get boobs. If you're... I'm sorry. If you're playing a female character, you have a boob version. So there's a boob version, and there's a non-boob version as well. It's great.
Shaman's elemental mastery. And Ascendance itself is getting an
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, you can pick that one if you want it. You can be that guy if you want.
update, one of many coming with the patch.
How about this? How about you just let me turn into a tornado during Ascendance? And the rest of the time, how about you let me turn into a night elf? Please. You don't understand what I've put myself through to make this happen. Please. Anyways.
Druid is receiving some new talents, focused on providing new options for players looking for new styles of gameplay. Paladins are receiving class tree changes
Wait,
that
what?
embrace talents focused on providing new options for players looking for
Balanced druids getting
styles of
stuff.
gameplay.
That's very vague what they said though.
play. Paladins are receiving
You
class
need to
tree
read the
changes
patch
that embrace
notes.
their fantasy as group support light harnessing healers in every spec. And all 3 hunter specs
Group support, light, harnessing healers. There's all 3 hunter specs.
are receiving targeted changes that help in an impactful way, including a major redesign for the Dark Ranger hero talent tree.
Yes,
These are just a
it's
few.
gonna be
There are
much
far too
better
many
and
class
cooler.
updates to get into here, so check the link in the description to get all the details about your class and spec.
The link in the
With all these
description
updates, you might just
for all the details about your class and spec. Read the patch notes. They're telling you to read the patch notes. Okay.
be inspired to try a new class. The anniversary event is the perfect time to level.
Oh?
In addition to the Warband's XP buff of up to 25%,
Yes.
the anniversary XP buff of 10% will become active,
35%?
as well as the blessing of the Bronze Dragon
45%?
from a daily quest, which stacks yet another 10% XP on top of that. If you elect to level
But
up
it's not
energy
all!
efficient events like timewalking dungeons, that's a whole lot of grats.
95%?
Happy 30th, 10% XP on top of that. If you elect to level
Classic reputation used for combat and quest.
via XP efficient events like timewalking dungeons, that's a whole lot of grats.
Dude. I don't need more alts. I don't need more alts.
Happy 30th birthday
But
to
okay.
Warcraft and 20th birthday to World of Warcraft. Don't miss out on the biggest in-game anniversary event ever, WoW's 20th anniversary celebration,
Yay!
with festivities lasting more than 10 weeks from October 22nd to January 6th. For Azeroth.
It's gonna be hype. I am really, really excited for this, and we as Only Buns will be going hard on the everything that's involved in this celebration. So we're gonna be doing dungeons together, we're doing the normal raid together, and hopefully be able to do the heroic raid together as well. We are gonna blast like you wouldn't believe. We're gonna blast so hard, you're gonna be like, I can't believe they blasted so hard.